everyone. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of a different twist on my Shop My Stash videos. So typically I would just pick out all of my products and then use them throughout the month, and then at the end of the month share with you guys like what I thought about all the products. But I did get a few comments on people wanting to see the actual shopping process of my collection. So I thought that would be a fun kind of twist we can try out and see if we like it. So my plan is to break up my video into 2 parts. So at the beginning of the month, I will show the shopping process of picking out all the products, and you guys can like get a little sneak peek at seeing my collection, because I know a lot of people do really like that aspect of it. And then at the end of the month, I will do the part 2 of the video and actually do the reviews of the products that I picked. So we're gonna try that out for this month. You guys can let me know whether you like having the 2 parts. You're not actually like losing anything. You're really just gaining the shopping portion in its own video. So we can definitely try it out and see what you guys think of this month's kind of setup for the Shop My Stash. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to show you guys all of my picks for October. So this is where I keep all of my regular makeup, and it's starting to look a little thin in here because the makeup that I've already used already I have in a different spot, so I'll show you that in just a moment as well. So over here is where I keep all the makeup I have already cycled through. It's a little bit messy, so please excuse that. I have a few more things to kind of put away, but this is all the stuff I have already used, so that's how I keep things separate. Okay, so I have my 4 bins here for each of the weeks, and we're going to start adding our makeup items to each of the weeks. So I'm just kind of push these off just a little bit back here so we can have a little bit of working space. So I actually have one primer-ish type of project. It's a little bit more of like a color corrector, but I'm going to use that as a primer. And this is one that I haven't rotated through yet, so that one we'll put in the first week. And since I've actually gone through all of my other primers, that means we get to go through all of the ones that I have already used, and we're going to recycle some. So let's go ahead and see what I've got here. So I think one of them I want to do, not because I like it, but because it's kind of on its last leg and I would like to use it up. This is the Clean Color Bedazzled Serum Primer, so we're going to use that one. I have a lot of other ones. Okay, here's another one that's really close to being finished up, so we're going to go for this one too. This one is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's a little mini version, so we're going to go ahead and throw that one in as well, and let's find one more good one. Maybe we should do this one, but then I've also got these two. I kind of want to use up like little things or things that are almost gone through. What should I go for? I think I'm going to go for the NYX Pore Filler one, just because even though this one's smaller, I think there's less product in this one left, so we're going to go with that one. And that will make up all of our primers for the weeks. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw all of these back into my regular rotation now, so that way next month when we do the Shop My Stash, I will have other things ready to go. Alright, so for my foundations, I actually have a ton of foundations to choose from, so we've got plenty. One thing I just wanted to mention, one of the reasons why I'm doing this whole thing, in my last like Shop My Stash review portion, I was talking about how I wanted to buy this foundation again, and I already have it. What was I thinking? I already have it in my collection, so that is another reason why I'm doing this, is to remind myself what I have so I don't buy duplicates of things that I have. Alright, I have a ton of foundations that we can go for. First off, the first 2 things I see here that I want to use, because number one, they're little, and these are the Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD foundations. I'm gonna pick out 2 of these and put that in like a singular day, because I'd like to use these up, and they're so little I can easily get through those. So those will be for that week. I don't want to pick any of the newer foundations because, like I said, I don't want to open new foundations when I've got so many things to work through. I think I did these recently, and I don't want to do those again so soon. And I'm not really feeling this one, so I'm gonna just say none of these are going to be selected this time, so we're going to put that one aside. Alright, so that brings us several more to choose from. So next up, like I said, I don't think I want to do any of the newer ones, so I'm going to say those are out. This one I think I can definitely get away with either trying to like use this one up. No, there's still some in there. We're going to go ahead and do it anyway. We're going to put that one in there, that one, we'll try that one. This one looks like it's kind of not a whole lot left as well, so we're going to do that one as well. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte. We'll put that one in that week. Alright, and I think we're also going to do this one too. This is the Almay Line Smoothing Makeup. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be a funky month for foundation, but I really want to try to use up things. So I think that will cover us for foundation. All right, next up for concealer. So the only concealers we have left, I have 3 minis of the same concealer. So we're definitely going to pick one of these. This one is the SEM, I think. It's called the Cover Perfect Tip Perfector Concealer from the SEM. So that one we'll put in here. And then these are all of the recycled concealers. So we've already done all of these before. I'm going to look through, see if I have any that I think we might be able to finish up. To be honest, I don't think I have any that are close to going to be finished up, so we're just going to recycle through some. This one is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. We'll do that one. Let's do the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. Let's do that one. And for one more, let's do one I don't think I've done in a while. This one is the Believe Beauty Concealers. We'll do that one. So now that these are all ready to be recycled, I'm just going to condense them into this one container. All right, next up we have setting powder. So I actually have 2 that I'm going to put back in the rotation. These are just like have tiny bits left. So we'll probably end up doing a midweek swap for these, but I want to put these in because I'm wanting to use things up. This one honestly will probably last me like maybe 2 uses. So we have the Ciate London one. This one's called Everyday Vacay. We're gonna put that one in this month. Same thing with this one. There's only a little bit left. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. We're gonna put that one in there. And then we have all of these ones left. So I think I want to do this one, the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. We'll put that one in. And I'm also I'm just really feeling like the loose powders this time. So we're going to do the e.l.f. Soft Luminance for that week. All right, next up we have like contour, bronzers, things like that. So once again, I have one more thing I'm really trying to use up. This is actually a nose shading one. I just did this one in my last month, but I want to do it again. So we're going to put that one in the first week, and I use that as like a cream contour. And then let's see what we want to do for the rest of the weeks. Which one I haven't done in a bit? I kind of feel like this one. Let's do the Chocolate Heart highlighter from Makeup Revolution. Haven't done this one in a while. Haven't done like a powder contour in a while either. So we'll go with that one. Let's see what else we have. Let's do the KVD liquid gel contour. We'll do that one. That one's been a little bit. What next? Do I want to do... These are like combos, aren't they? No, that one's not a combo, but that one is. Okay, let's do this one. I haven't done this one in a while. I want to give it another go. It's the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I like the color of it. I just feel like the container is like so small, it's hard to get a brush into. So let's try that one, and we'll put it in the last week. Okay, next up for blush, this one's going to be really easy. I'm going to do the same formula of blush because I've had these for way too long and they're brand new and I've never used them. So I have these from Folklore, and they call these the Cheek to Cheek Liquid Blushes. So I have not used any of these yet. So I'm going to just do one for each week. They're all different colors. We have Baby Doll, so we'll do that one here. Then we've got Wild Ones, a little bit more of an orangey one. Then we've got Feeling Good. This one's a little bit more mauvey. And then we've got Stay High. This one's just kind of like a rosy pink. So that was a super easy one. And we're going to kind of do the same thing with the highlighters. However, I only have 2 of these. These are also from Folklore. These are called the Light to Light Liquid Highlighter. So I have like a whitish one and then like a goldy one. I kind of feel like this one would look best with this blush color. So we're going to do that one, which is called Desire Oxygen. And then let's just go ahead and do this one, Yes to Heaven, with the first week. And then for the remaining highlighters, let's go ahead and pick from the stash. I think I really kind of want to do like the cream ones because, like I said, powders, honestly, they last so long, and I just don't want like any of my cream blushes to dry up, so I kind of want to prioritize some of those. So I've got a couple options here. I've got 3 options and I've got 2 slots left. So I don't think I've done this one in a while. This is Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. That one's like a really pretty kind of like my kind of color. So let's go ahead and do that one. We'll do that one on that week, and then I'm kind of between these 2. Let's see, we have the e.l.f. Glow Highlighter, and we have the Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter. Let's go for that one. We'll put that one in the last week. Right, next up we have brow products. We've got several to choose from here, so this will be, I think this will be a really easy one to do. Let's go ahead and do this one. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Brow Pomade in the color Blonde. I've had this forever, but it keeps going, so we'll do that for day 1, or week 1 rather. We will once again do another one with the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. This one, I think it's kind of on its way out, so let's see if we can get a little bit more use out of it. This one, I like the formula, but the color is just way too warm, but can't help that, so we're gonna do that one for that week. And then finally, let's do this one. This one is the Clean Color Brow Brilliant Brow Cream Gel, so we'll do that for the last week. All right, next up we have eyeshadow primer. This one's gonna be super easy. I only have 5 eyeshadow primers and one's already in the other rotation, so that will be super easy. We're gonna do Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin. We'll do Too Faced Shadow Insurance. We'll do Etude House, Proof 10, and then we'll do the V Cosmetic in week 4. Super simple for that one. Okay guys, so for the palettes, I have not done a big eyeshadow palette in a long time. It's been like several months since I have done them. So, plan for this month is I wanted to do like kind of bigger palettes, not like huge palettes, but you know, things that have a lot of colors, a lot of options, something that'll give me a lot of variety. And I'm sorry I didn't take you guys along for the selection for the palettes. I have so many palettes to go through. I kind of just like picked some that I thought would work and kind of fit this. So for the palettes that I chose, I have the Morphe Artistry palette. This one's called Make and Bank. So this one's pretty. It's got like a lot of like neutral options. It's got some fun pops of colors. The vibes kind of remind me of fall too, with like the colors and everything. So that's option 1. This one, I chose this palette because I have literally never used this palette. This is one I believe I got like in a BoxyCharm or some kind of subscription box. This one is from the brand B Beauty London. This one's called the Barbarella palette. I have quite literally never used, not once. So this one has a lot of shimmers in it, and I thought the colors were very pretty, very fall-like, so I think that'll be great. There's like a random pop of blue here, but overall I think this will be a good one. The only thing is there's only 5 mattes, these 3, and then these 2 here. So not a lot of mattes to work with, but a lot of shimmer, very similar shimmer colors, I will say, very slightly different, but I thought this would be a fun one to try because I have never, quite literally never used it. So I'm trying to like not have things in my collection I've literally never used before. So that will be one. Then here is another one I believe I also got from a subscription box. This is an Iconic London palette. This one's called Day to Slay. Looks like another one I have quite literally never used before. Very pretty colors. I feel like there's a little bit better variety here as far as like the shades and like the finishes and stuff. So once again, beautiful kind of palette. I could use this any day. So that one we will use. And the next one is one I love so much, and I just feel like I want to use it more. And it's like the perfect time because it's the REM Beauty Wicked palette. I really love the colors of these. I just need to like get more use out of it. I will say I wish there were like either more shadows here or the palette was a little bit smaller, but whatever. I want to use this one. I think I might actually use this one this week. I really feel like I just want like something that's gonna like make me really happy. So I think that might be the ticket for this week. So those are gonna be the eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to be using. However, I do want to add in one more eye product because these have been seriously neglected in my collection for a while now, and these are definitely products that are more likely to go bad sooner. I'm trying to like get some use out of these, which is going to be glitter liquid eyeshadows. So I actually have a lot in here. I kind of went glitter shadow crazy several years ago, and I am trying to get some use out of these. So what I wanted to do was like pick 1 or 2 maybe that will complement the palette. Definitely want to pick something that's going to kind of go with all of these colors. The first thing that kind of struck me was this little duo one because it has a cream colored one and then it has like a little glitter one on the side too, and I kind of feel like that powder blue would be really pretty with these kind of like layered on top of them. So I think we're going to pick that one for this week, and let's just go ahead and make that the first. We'll make that the first palette for this one. I should have done the palettes last because they're going to take up a lot of space in these boxes. All right, and then after doing like a little bit more of an out there palette, I think I want to do something a little bit more more like neutrally, you know, kind of break it up a bit. So let's find something that's really going to look nice with this one. Kind of living for this one. I think that'd be a really pretty kind of like one to do. And I remember I really like the formula of this one. So let's do that one, and let's pick one more since that other one was like a duo. I feel like that one would go really well with a lot of these color tones. So let's go for that one. All right, for the next week, let's go ahead and do this one. I love these green colors here. So let's find something that's gonna complement that. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty too. I kind of want something green. Do I have any greens? Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. Can you see how separated this is? This is what I'm trying to avoid. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Yeah, that is not a good sign for me, but that is all my fault, and I did that to myself. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty. I'll put that as a maybe. Okay, I'm really kind of only seeing like one like green shade, which is this one, which is really pretty. Okay, I think we're gonna go for these two, just because they're like the only like greeny tone ones I've got, so we'll do those. All right, and then for the last one, this one's also kind of a little neutrally. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, that's kind of a pretty one. That would go good with a lot of those, but this one doesn't have as much like sparkle to it. Ooh, okay, that one looks really pretty. Let's do that one. Ooh, and let's do that one. Okay, we'll do those two for that week. All right, and that palette will go into that week. Okay, next up we have liquid liners. Once again, I don't have a lot of liquid liners, so this is going to be very easy to choose. So, don't think I've done this one in a bit. AOA Studio Wonder, we're going to do that for week 1. We'll do this one for week 2. I don't think I like that one very much, but we're going to do it. This one, I also don't think I like very much, so that one is Bella Pierre. And then let's do this one, the She Glam one, because I think this one's kind of near the end of its life cycle. So we'll do that one for the last week. Now for mascara, those are one of the items I do not cycle each week. I just use the same one. So I have been using the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. Unfortunately, I do not like this one. And I opened it like several months ago, started using it, and I'm like, dang, I'm stuck with a mascara I don't like. But I'm just gonna power through it and use it anyway. And I was kind of getting close to like being done with this one, so I opened up another one. This one is the Floss Rise Above mascara. I hate this one as well, so I kind of just keep these two together and I just rotate them every single week. I don't really like either of these, but I'm trying to use them, so those are my mascara choices, and those are just gonna get moved over week to week. All right, next up we have lip liners. I have already like rotated through a lot of my lip liners, so these are the ones we've got left, and these are all the ones that are like what I would call like the wearable colors, you know? So these are ones I feel like I like wearing. So I'm just gonna kind of pick the ones I think that I can find a good lipstick for and kind of make like a cohesive lip combo. So we're gonna do the Wonka lip liner. I've done this one several times, but I really, really like these. This one is in the color Cookies and Milk, so we'll do that one for this week. This is another one I really like. I'm a big fan of She Glam's lip liners. This is the She Glam Marilyn one. This one's called So Are Regrets. We'll do that for this week. This one's a little bit more of a mauve-y one, and we can do this one for, I think I might actually swap this. I think I'll do the mauve-y one for this one, and we'll do the She Glam for that one. And then for the last one, let's do the NYX lip liner in the color Pale Pink. We'll do that one for that one. So let me see if I can find some lip colors that are going to go with these. Okay, please forgive me once again. I did make some of these selections off camera just for the sake of time. So for my first lip combo, like I said, we've got the Wonka She Glam lip liner. This one is kind of like a warm nudie color. We'll go for that one. And I'm going to do with that, we're going to do this Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the color Peach Bud. I thought that one would look nice with that one. So we've got that lipstick, and I cannot get over these. I forgot how much I love these, and I just used a color last week, and I'm like, I want to use them again. So this is the She Glam Ember Rose lip gloss. This one's in the color Amore, and I just thought that one would kind of go nicely with that lip combo. So that is the first lip combo. Next up, we have the Miss Jo Beauty lip liner in the color Beloved. This one's a little bit more of like a mauve-y kind of pink brown, so picked that lip liner. It's going to go with the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the color Sassy Mauve. I haven't done this one in a while. A little bit darker. I think it'd be pretty for fall. Once again, I love She Glam's lip glosses. So this one is from the Matrix collection. This one is the color Telekinesis. And once again, I thought this one, even though it's a little bit more peachy, I think it'll work out for this one. So Okay, and then we have, once again, that Chic Glam Marilyn Monroe one. It's kind of like a brownie nude color. With that, we're going to do the e.l.f. lipstick in the color Dirty Talk. That one is just like a really pretty, kind of like safe nudie brown pink kind of color. And then, once again, the Chic Glam lip gloss. This one's in the color Treasure. This one I think is a little redder than what I would go for, so I might just do that one just for little bit of color and a little bit of shine. And then finally for the last one, this one was the NYX lip liner in the color Pale Pink. So since that one's a little more pinky mauve, I went for the Chic Glam Ember Rose lipstick in the color Cherish You. This one's a little bit more of like kind of like a cool tone mauve pink. And once again, we have the Chic Glam lip gloss. I'm kind of running low on like my nude colored lip glosses. So this one is in the color Phase Shift, and this one has a little bit more of a pinky kind of color to it. So once again, I love Chic Glam lip glosses, so yeah, I think I picked a Chic Glam lip gloss for every week. All right, and we are finally on to our very last selections for this month's Shop My Stash shopping portion. So we are going to be picking the setting sprays now. So I have so many that they won't even fit in the little container. So it was about time to do my selections again. And I forgot this one is also in the rotation. So we're going to go ahead and make our choices. So I definitely want to do the Barbie one. This one is not like that much of a setting spray, but more of like a hydrating mist. And I just love that one so much. So we're definitely going to put that one in. Then I want to do one I haven't done in a while. So we're going to do the AOA Studio Flawless Primer Spray. This one I hate the sprayer on here, but we're gonna get through it. Then another one I don't think I've done recently, we're going to do the Revolution Milk Chocolate one. I am still trying to use this one up. Once again, I don't love it. And then for the next one, I feel like I've done all of these recently, so I feel like I need to like pick a different one. Let me see if I have any other ones. Okay, I actually do have one other one. This one is a mystery spray because it was a different spray that I put into this container, which was a bad idea because it doesn't spray very well out of this one, but I still want to use this one up. There's a lot in here though, so we're going to suffer through it and put that one in the last week. And that is going to make up all of our selections. All right, so those are all of the choices for the month of October. Definitely let me know, do you guys enjoy watching the selection process or the shopping process? Is it redundant? Would you just rather have the roundup video? Definitely let me know because I'm really open. If you guys enjoy the process of seeing like the shopping and the reviews separately, definitely let me know what you guys think of this format. If you guys like it, we can keep doing it. If you guys think like, it's kind of repetitive, I don't really care that much, and you know, I kind of see everything in the roundup anyway, I could skip on this video, definitely let me know. Any kind of nicely worded constructive criticism is always accepted on my channel. It's just when people get a little nasty that it's not really warranted or welcomed. So just let me know, what did you guys think of this video, and let me know if you want to see more of them in the future in this way, or if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. So I'm going to be back at the end of the month sharing with you guys what I thought about all of these products, what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them, would I buy them again or not. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. So that is it for my Shop My Stash shopping portion of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.